Bostock Stanley Association Football Club was founded at the turn of the century by workers from the town's long since defunct carpet factory. Hence the club's arcane nickname, the Underfelt Men.
These early players were given pots of locally made carpet glue as win bonuses in order to avoid tax.
Last season, with Stanley hovering just above the Division 3 relegation zone, manager Ron Rufus was sacked. During the summer, Chairman Arthur Swarbrick had the opportunity to go for a high-profile, charismatic, interesting managerial appointment, a Brian Clough, a Malcolm Allison, a Tommy Docherty. Instead, he opted for much-travelled journeyman Bertie Masson.
All right, a bit of attention now, lads, if you please. This is your new manager, Mr. Bertie Masson.
Thank you, Chairman. Good morning. Right, I haven't got much to say to you just now. I'd like to do my talking out on the training pitch. Now then, I don't know what you've been used to with your previous manager, but you call me boss, okay? Boss, or gaffer. I'm not bothered which. Or chief, or Mr. Masson, and in certain circumstances, sir. You got that? Well, it's what I like to call respect, you see? So, boss, okay? Boss. Or colonel, call me that one of my other clubs. But not Bertie Big Bollocks. Call me that, that's a fine, okay?
If you were to compare football managers to great leaders in history, then Alf Ramsey would be Winston Churchill, Bill Shankly might be Robert the Bruce, while Bertie Masson would be one of the other ones who never won anything.
Now, Bob Phillips is staying on as the coach. Anything you want to say, Bob?
I'll be staying on as coach. Yes, boss. Thanks, boss.
Now then, a few simple rules. When you come to work here in the morning at Stanley Park, you will wear a collar and a tie. And the collar should have a shirt attached to it. A shirt with a collar and a tie. No tie, that's a fine. A jacket, I'm not bothered what sort. Sports jacket, safari jacket, a leather jacket, that's okay, as long as it's a nice, smart leather jacket. But when you come to work in the morning here at Stanley Park, you will wear a jacket, a shirt, a collar and a tie, or else that's a fine.
What about trousers, boss?
Well, boss, on behalf of all the players here, you know, I'd just like to say welcome to Bostock Stanley Football Club.
Who are you?
I'm Alan Hardy, midfield virtuoso and team captain.
Not anymore, you're not. Sit down, son. Micah! Now then, this is Mick Wallace. He was with me at Notts County, Blackpool and Aldershot, and now here. I signed him this morning. He's your new team captain.
Bertie Masson has just a few short days in which to get to know his players before the new season begins.
Hey, you! All block! Tommy! Pass the ball! Pass the ball!
Players like Clive Kennard, the first-team goalkeeper, who is studying part-time at the local college.
Geometry's my favourite. I particularly enjoy working out angles and then narrowing them. But of course, the rest of the lads take the piss out of me, calling me Bamba and that, but I don't mind.
Bamba, 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 Bamba. Oh!
Ian Wagg, nicknamed Scally, a Liverpudlian and the self-styled joker in the pack.
Because, you know, Scouts, we've got a natural sense of humour, you know, and we don't. We have.
Right, well...
And
thanks.
timing.
What?
Timing.
Fullbacks Tommy Bennett, the one Bostock player with some experience at the highest level.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I started at West Brom and their ground is the highest in the country, above sea level.
And George Best. Not the George Best, of course, but a different one.
It's quite funny, actually, yeah, having the same name as... what was his name?
George Best.
Right you are, yeah, George Best, that's the fella.
Centre halves are the twin brothers Ronnie Kay and Reggie Kay. New skipper Mick Wallace has one of the worst disciplinary records in the league.
Come on, push him up!
He has to quickly forge a midfield partnership with resident playmaker Alan Hardy. And quickly.
I was the manager, I'd be building this team around Alan Hardy. You know, focusing on Alan Hardy and playing to the strengths of Alan Hardy. I think that's the way to get the best out of Alan Hardy.
Winger Norman Lewis has gloried in the nickname Shoes, ever since he turned up for training once in a new pair of shoes. Rocket Roger Hartley is an old-fashioned English centre-forward. Born and raised in Kilmarnock, he occupies his spare time writing poetry. Strike partner Mark Bull is married to Denise, one of the red-headed all-girls singing trio Sweet Ginger Sensation.
I think Mark finds it quite difficult because I'm so much more famous than him, and there've been incidences when supporters have gone up to him to ask for my autograph. I mean, which is fine, but it's when they particularly ask him not to sign their books himself. I mean, well, you can see if you're a slightly unbalanced person or a violent person. You know, you might take this badly. And that's the sort of person Mark is.
So I want us to concentrate on playing at second floor, right? Get it up there over the top for the forwards to run onto. Then we can play at ground floor, that's fine. But if we're in midfield or at the back, we'll play at second floor.
What about playing at first floor, boss?
What have I just said? We don't play at first floor, we'll play at second floor. Unless we're in there third. Then we can play at ground floor.
Yeah, but what is first floor?
What?
Well, if second floor's up there, yeah?
Like ground floor's on ground.
Yeah, then first floor's like what? Being hit in the face?
Oh, it's taking it down in your chest, controlling it.
Then does it go down in the lift to the ground floor?
Is there a mezzanine?
A mezzanine?
It's like an extra special floor between the ground floor and the first floor.
What's that, Italian? Yeah, Juventus play it on the mezzanine, apparently.
Mezzanine A, Ovaltine A1!
Listen, it's very, very simple. Get it up to the second floor, that's all I'm asking. That's all I want. Second floor.
Second floor!
What's ground floor again?
Perfumery station. I'm
free! This is what I like to call me sanctuary. I come here to get away from the job. Away from football altogether. And the other nice thing is that when I'm at work, I have to be the gaffer. But when I get home, it's a completely different story. Isn't that right, Pat?
That's right, love.
Ah, what have I told you about wearing outdoor shoes indoors?
Sorry?
The new season begins with an away trip to newly promoted Southport.
Say, you don't want to talk to me. All the players are back there, you know.
I know, yeah.
It's them you should be talking to for your film.
Yeah.
Much more interesting than me. I'm just the driver, driving along.
That's right. Well,
He'll get there quicker, won't he, going that fast? I say he'll get there quicker than us if he's going to the same place. Might not be.
Right.
That sort of thing's always a another one, look. Whoa, off he goes.
I see. Where are we heading now?
South to Southport. Sunny South Coast.
Southport's near Liverpool, isn't it?
I'll get off next exit.
Good luck, lads. Good luck. Tommy, remember what I said?
Yeah, second floor, boss.
That's it. Good luck, Nick out. Well, of course, it's not ideal losing 4-0, you know. It's what I like to call a bad result. We're all sick, obviously, as the proverbial parrot as such. But I mean, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint at the end of the day. You know, I think one good win, our season could really take off.
Take off?
Here, I've got one for you. You see Bob there, sat there? He's the team coach, OK? And I'm the team coach driver. I drive the team in the team coach. But supposing I took Bob in a car all on his own, I'd still be the team coach driver, wouldn't I? Because he's the team coach and I'd be driving him.
If you're back there, who's driving the coach?
That's all right, my lad's doing it. It's fine as long as there's no change in gear.
Jesus Christ.
Despite Bertie's optimism, dark days lay ahead, not only metaphorically, but also actually, as the nation suffered through weeks of power cuts. And if that wasn't bad enough, England were knocked out of the World Cup, and Slade got to #1 with this soon-to-be-forgotten novelty hit.
So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun.
For Bostock Stanley, it was a far from Merry Christmas.
It's only just begun.
Rooted to the foot of the 3rd Division table, they found themselves staring the potential banana skin of a cup tie against non-league Pontefract Athletic full in the face. And so far as a banana skin can be said to have a face, with manager Bertie Masson a man under pressure.